Assalamu to everyone. My today's topic is circus movement or phenomenon of re-entry. Normally, what we see in heart, if we consider this is the piece of cardiac muscle, and what happens if this is SI node, and SI node generates impulses and activates this piece of cardiac muscle. For example, there is a cardiac myocyte here, and this impulse stimulates this, and there is traverse of this impulse like this. It stimulates adjacent cardiac myocytes like this and goes back to the initial one. And what happens, this impulse is not able to stimulate this cardiac myocyte again because it is in refractory period. You know that there are two types of refractory period. One is absolute refractory period and is relative refractory period. But the conduction velocity of this impulse is so faster, it reaches this initial cardiac myocyte in the absolute refractory period, and it's not able to what's called stimulate it again, and this impulse dies off. So this phenomenon does not occur physiologically. Normally in the heart, this circus movement does not occur. But what happens under some circumstances, this cardiac myocyte is able to respond to this impulse again, and there is movement of this impulses in the circular fashion like this, and that's why it's called a circus movement. There are three major conditions under which this circus movement occur. Firstly, if there is increase in the path, increase in the length, जो ये length होती है इस path की, it's increasing. For example, if this was the path for the conduction for this impulse, now if this is increased to this, then what happens, the cardiac myocyte that was present here, it is stimulated again. Why it is stimulated? Because the impulse now takes greater time to travel and to reach the initial cardiac myocyte. तब तक ये cardiac myocyte escape हुआ होगा from the refractory period. It may be in the relative refractory period, and this impulse may stimulate it again. That's increase in the path. And increase in path किस में होता है? For example, if there is hypertrophy, if there is dilation, whether it may be ventricular hypertrophy, atrial hypertrophy. For example, I will give an example. If there is mitral stenosis, if there is mitral stenosis, atria has to push the blood with greater effort in the ventricles. For this, as a compensatory effect, there is hypertrophy of the atria. And when there is hypertrophy, then this hypertrophy may be a factor for the arrhythmias and fibrillation of the atrium. This was the one reason. Second is, if there is decrease in the refractory period of the cardiac myocyte. Normally, if we see in heart, the graph, the action potential graph, it's like this: depolarization due to the sodium, initial repolarization due to the potassium, plateau phase due to the calcium, and abrupt repolarization to the potassium. But the plateau phase is usually responsible for increasing refractory period in cardiac myocytes. But what happens if we recommend calcium channel blockers, or if we give recurrent epinephrine or epinephrine therapy, then this may decrease the refractory period of cardiac myocytes, and this may also predispose as a factor for re-entry phenomenon. Second means, if there is decrease in the refractory period, decrease in refractory period. I gave an example: calcium channel blockers, for example, Verampal, Nifedipine, and all that. Now, third one is, first it was increase in the path, second is decrease in the refractory period, third is decrease in the conduction velocity. I already told there is increase in the conduction velocity, that it reaches this cardiac myocyte in the absolute refractory period. But if due to some condition there is decrease in the conduction of this impulse, it does not traverse faster, then it may also lead to the circus movement. And this that's there is decreases speed of what's called electrical impulse, and this occurs when there is any problem in conduction system, for example bundle of His Purkinje system. Then this may lead to what's called a circus movement, because it will slowly go here, slowly go here. This would have escaped from the refractory, this absolute refractory period, and it will easily stimulate it and result in circus movement. And this circus movement is mainly responsible for fibrillation. If ventricular fibrillation will occur, it is lethal. Thank you.